And a good evening and welcome into high school football, week number 12. Yes, week number 12. DMG TV2 presents Division 6, Region 19 semifinal game. I'm Willie Grove, along with Jay Yonders tonight. And it's going to be the Garaway Pirates and the Kirtland Hornets. And Jay, Kirtland, defending state champion, Division 6, and until somebody beats them, they're still the champions. And Garaway, 11-0, they got as good a shot as anybody.
Yes, they certainly do. You know, coming into week 12, you got to be a pretty good football team to win ball games, and this is no exception tonight. I think that it's going to be an exciting ball game here. There's a little bit of incentive for Garaway tonight because of what happened in 2011 in the regional semifinal, so I think it's going to be a really good ball game.
We're at Green High School, Infocision Stadium, and again, a Division 6 matchup. When we come back, we're going to have our Ferris Financial Coaches Corner show. It's going to be with Jason Wallach, our special guest tonight, head coach of the Garaway Pirates. We'll be back with more right here on TV2.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle, and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. So there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
Muskegum University is now offering online professional development workshops for coaches and teachers for only $1.99 per credit hour. These affordable online workshops are flexible and self-paced, fitting into your busy schedule and allowing you to earn credits to maintain your teaching license. You'll explore alternative techniques to motivate your students and reduce stress. You'll learn about the impact nutrition has on a student's performance, as well as develop a better understanding of how the mind and emotions affect your students. For more information on this program, contact Nancy Bradley at 740-826-8038 or send an email to nbradley@muskegum.edu.
Relax, Carlos. With McDonald's, you can afford to win them both over.
Now you can pick up a Big Mac Extra Value Meal with fries and a Coke for just $3.99. So there's plenty of McDonald's love to go around.
Tell me, are you confident in your financial game plan? Hello, I'm Matt Ferris, president of Ferris Financial. If you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time talking about getting your financial affairs in order, but for some reason, the game plan has never come together. At Ferris Financial, we're here to help you solidify your personal, business, and estate planning goals so that we can build a winning game plan together and help you achieve peace of mind. Please call us at 330-321-1413. Ferris Financial, helping you plan, protect, and prosper.
If a child walks into our bank every month and deposits $1 a day into their savings account, it'll make a real difference in their wallet when they grow up. Interest on savings that compounds into money earning more money on more money over time really adds up. Save with us and watch your money grow, right alongside of your child or grandchild.
First National Bank of Denison, member FDIC. It's all about you.
And we want to welcome you back to Green High School, Infocision Stadium. Easy for me to say. Yes, it's into the high schools now as companies are going to name stadiums. I'm with Jason Wallach, head coach of the Garaway Pirates. And Jason, as I was preparing for this game, 14th year. Man, the time flies. Does it seem to you like you've been there 14?
No, absolutely not. It's been a great run. It's been a great time. Very, very special kids out at Garaway. And no, it seems like yesterday, we were still bundled up in the little garage on the hill. And, the old bleachers, there's been a lot of good things that's happened at Garaway with the new bleachers and the play clocks, and the field has gotten completely redone, and the new locker room facilities. So lots happened in the last 14 years, but just seems like yesterday, to be honest.
You know what? Congratulations, 11-0 on the year and playing in week number 12. When did you know that maybe this was going to be a special group of young men?
Well, last year we were a very junior-laden team. So, we knew we were going to take our bumps and bruises, last year. But, even last year we were 6-4, should have been 7-3. Our kids took that very personal in the offseason and worked their tails off to get to where we're at now. And we thought this could be a special group, but it was going to, take a few bounces to go our way. And unfortunately, that's happened throughout the year.
Talk a little bit about last week. Villangela St. Joe's, they've got tradition. It's a name that a lot of people kind of shiver at sometimes, but they came to Garaway. You guys came out with a big win. That should prepare you for tonight's matchup.
Yeah, they're a very quality opponent, and we when you're looking at the draws, you end up with VA St. Joe, probably the worst draw that we could have gotten, and it didn't affect our kids at all. They're very confident. Everybody will tell you confidence goes a long way. We're not cocky at all. We've got great kids, but very confident kids, and that experience will help us tonight. And this senior group has played Kirtland in 2011. They played Youngstown Nursing in 2012, and so they've got some playoff experience under their belts, and they're excited. They're ready to go. Hopefully we come out and perform the way we know how to perform.
All right, Jason. We wish you well tonight.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Willie.
Coach Jason Wallach of the Garaway Pirates. When we return, Jay and I will get you ready for tonight's matchup between Garaway and Kirtland, both teams 11-0, a Division VI Region 19 semifinal game from Green High School. Come back with us for more on TV2.
WJER and TV2 would like to introduce you to a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. Also watch the latest episodes of TV2's original programming, Sports Talk, The Garden Girl, The Not So Shy Chef, Off the Record, and Medical Minutes, as well as catch up on local community news and search for local businesses. So make sure to check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything's local.
For exceptional and expert care in a comfortable and friendly atmosphere, turn to Ohio Head and Neck Surgeons located at 400 Medical Park Drive, Suite 103 in Dover. Since 1964, our physicians have been providing our patients with a wide range of general and specialized care for the treatment of ear, nose, and throat conditions. Our doctors, Asako, Ramsey, Bogdan, Smith, and Brescia, are board certified and have all trained at major American academic centers. We strive to deliver every patient the most advanced and highest quality of affordable health care available. Services include treatment of adult and pediatric ear, nose, and throat disorders, allergy management, complete hearing services, and facial plastic and reconstructive surgery. We are the largest ear, nose, and throat provider between Cleveland and Columbus. Let Ohio Head and Neck provide you and your family with the quality of care you deserve by contacting us today at 330-492-2844 or find out more by visiting our website ohioheadandneck.com.
Myers & Miller Podiatry provides complete foot and ankle care to patients of all ages. The practice was established in 2000 by Dr. Adam Myers and has grown to include Dr. Andy Miller in 2007 and most recently Dr. Jason Backage in 2010. Our core values of respect and honesty are the basis for how we manage our practice, and we have grown by building relationships with our patients in order to better serve their needs. Myers & Miller Podiatry serves Tuscarawas and Holmes County with offices in Dover, Sugar Creek, New Comerstown, and Millersburg. Let's get started building our relationship.
In the nation, it's not always pretty. But add brand new belongings from Nationwide Insurance, and we'll replace destroyed or stolen items with brand new versions. We take care of the heat, so you don't get burned. Just another way we put members first, because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
And a good evening and welcome in to TV2 Sports as we are at Green High School. It's the 2014 Division 6 Region 19 semifinal matchup between Garaway and Kirtland. Garaway 11-0, Kirtland 11-0 on the season. Two of the best in Division 6. Willie Grove along with Jay Yonders in the booth tonight. And Jay, when you look at the temperature down on the field when we were down there to start the game, and the difference up here, a whole lot better being in the booth than on a camera tonight.
It certainly is. Boy, down on the field with that wind blowing, it was a little chilly.
You know, you look at the Garaway Pirates, and again, Garaway 11-0, one of the best senior classes as far as the Pirates go, winning, I believe, 48 games, got a winning streak going, and boy, they finished number 5 in the final AP poll in Division 6 and finished number 2 in the region. But Jason Wallach, his 14th year there, you could say that Jason has built a program that year in and year out now is very successful.
He's built a very good program. As we heard him talk earlier, they were 6-4 last year, but that was a low point in the year.
And we're going to go down to the field right now for our national anthem. And the Garaway Marching Pirates with the national anthem tonight, and sponsored by Chrysalis Counseling Center, providing counseling services for all ages and circumstances. Chrysalis Counseling Center is located at 1029 West High Avenue in New Philadelphia, and can be reached by calling 330-364-9360. Jay, we get back to talking about Garaway. Tonight they're taking on the best. I mean, the returning state champions in Kirtland. When you look at the Kirtland Hornets, this senior class, 55-1 since their freshman year. Give me some keys, maybe something that Garaway's got to do to be able to come out of here with a win.
Well, Garaway's offense is a spread offense, and they are a very prolific passing team. I think one of the keys tonight for them is going to be their ability to rush the football. One thing they're going to have to do is try and keep this Kirtland Hornet team off the field on offense. When the Garaway Pirates are on defense, they're going to have to slow down that Kirtland rushing game. They're averaging over 330 yards rushing. They do throw the ball some, but they're going to run the ball and they're going to control the clock. So Garaway's got to make some big stops and really try and keep the defense off the field.
All right, and that's a look at the keys to the game presented by Parkway Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on Commercial Parkway in Dover. You can see one of the largest used car, truck, and SUV selections in the region by going online at thenewparkwaysuperstore.com. You know, they're 55-1. Speaking of the seniors at Kirtland, well, you look over the last 3 years, not including this year, those 55 wins, that one losses in a championship game. They ended up runners-up 2 years ago, but they've been in the championship game in Division 6 the last 3 years, winning 2 of them.
Yeah, that's a pretty good record. To lose one game and lose that game in the championship, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
You know what? Sometimes game within a game, the coin toss, and we have Ricardo's Party Center coin toss tonight. It's going to bring to you by Ricardo's Party Center. But sometimes you win the coin toss, you want to go on offense, you want to establish something, get the first score. Sometimes you can defer if you win the coin toss. I think, Jay, you probably was observant and saw the results of our coin toss tonight.
Yes, I did. The Kirtland Hornets did win the coin toss, but they decided to defer till the second half, so the Garaway Pirates will receive the opening kickoff.
Now, when you look at that, several ways they're going to get the kick to start the second half, but if their defense can come out and make a statement early on with this Garaway offense, that's going to go a long way for them in this game.
I think that's what Kirtland really wants to do with deferring to the second half. Come out, make a stop, get the ball, and take the ball down the field.
And again, tonight's coin toss was brought to you by Ricardo's Party Center. I want to thank Rick and the folks at Ricardo's. If you're looking for a wedding reception place, a banquet, a graduation, any special event at all that's requiring any kind of experience or quality catering, give Rick a call at 364-6700 or visit them online at ricardospartycenter.com. And we're just a few minutes away from opening kickoff here at Green High School. Again, Garaway at 11-0. And you've got Kirtland at 11-0. And we're going to take a look now at our starting lineups. First of all, we're going to take a look at that high-powered offense of the Garaway Pirates. Across the offensive line, you've got number 59, Joel Huntingford. He's 6'6", 225 and a sophomore. Austin Yockey. He's a captain, 3-year letterman, 6 foot, 230, and a senior. Talking to his mom before the game, she's pretty keen. She's excited. Austin, IVC Player of the Year. Logan Erb, 6 foot, 185, and a senior at center. Austin McKee and John Miller round out the offensive line. You look at the 5 wide receivers: Ty Hampshire, Quinn Miller, Ethan Slentz, Josh Worker, and Connor Troyer. Of course, keep your eyes on number 32, Connor Troyer. 53 receptions for over 1,100 yards and 14 touchdowns. And, yeah, by the way, he's got to have somebody get the ball to him with those kind of numbers, and that's our quarterback, R.J. Jacobs. 42 touchdowns and only 5 interceptions. Jacobs thrown for 200 completions, on the year, over 3,000 yards. That's pretty impressive, if you ask me.
Yes, it is. And when you think about it, R.J. Jacobs is only a sophomore.
That's big.
That's real big.
And let's look quickly at the defensive starters for the Garaway Pirates. A couple guys that stick out there. You got to look at that defensive line, and those linebackers are going to have their hands full tonight with that offense of Kirtland. Both teams onto the field now, as you can see behind that. And again, our starters tonight brought to you by your local Nationwide insurance agents, Don Kemp and Doug Sofer. Don Kemp, you can call him at 330-339-4211 and Doug Sofer at 330-339-4700. Quickly, we want to give you our Omni Orthopedics injury report. And if you've been sidelined with an injury, get back into the game with the home team at Omni Orthopedics with more than 30 years of orthopedic experience. Their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. And talking to Jason Wallach, the head coach of Garaway, before the game, he's ready to go.
Well, it doesn't sound like they have any injuries that is going to keep anybody out of the game, which obviously in a game like this, you don't want any of your key players down.
Absolutely. So, and in week 12 of a grueling season, a lot of Garaway players go both ways. That's something to say as far as the trainers and the conditioning and the things that he's instituted. Our kickoff is brought to you by Domino's Pizza. They're located at 88 East Iron Avenue in Dover. Enjoy some pizza during the game and call 330-343-4434 for fast delivery or order online at www.pizza.dominos.com. And we are ready to start this Division 6 semifinal game from Green High School. The Green Bulldogs, you'll see green in one end zone, Bulldogs in the other, and of course their colors are orange. Don't ask me why.
I'm not sure. I'll tell you what, this is a very nice facility to play this football game.
And this game is underway, taken at the 15 now. Hands it back, across the 30, 35, out, across the 40. Great start. And for Garaway, Jordan Miller actually got the pitch back and picked up a nice return. That's going to be great field position for Garaway to start the game.
Yes, it is. And that was a nice return. You want to start off with good field position. And it looked like it was a little slow there at first, but they made the pitch. And
all right, first play from scrimmage. Just underway here at Green High School. Jacobs in the shotgun. Two wideouts to the left. You can see the three to the right. And he gets the snap. He's looking for a place to run. He's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage. Did a great job of even getting back to the line of scrimmage, maybe picking up a half a yard. It's going to bring up second down and 9 for the Pirates.
Yeah, he tried to pick a hole, but Kirtland got some good penetration and was able to stop him for a very short gain.
Second down. Garaway at their own 43-yard line. They look to the sideline quite a bit for the calls. Yeah, he gets the snap. He's got a guy coming right at him. He throws it underneath. A little bubble screen across the middle. And the fumble looks like Kirtland come up with the big turnover to start this game.
That's certainly what they didn't want to have happen on their first drive.
No, as you go down to the naturally green replay, it was Ty Hampshire tried to spin out of it and somehow lost the handle on the ball. And Kirtland recovers. And boy, we learned this a week ago with the Dover Tornadoes. 3 turnovers in their game, a couple big penalties. When you play somebody the quality of Kirtland, you've got to play almost a perfect game.
Yes, you do. They're going to run the ball a lot. They're going to control the clock, and you're only going to have a limited number of possessions, and you've got to take advantage of them.
And they're going to go straight up the middle. I think it's Hess with the ball. And he's going to pick up good yardage on first down. These guys, they just pound it at you. They've got some running back, 3 of them, that can be just punishing when they carry the football. That was actually McCaslin with the first carry. Now this is Hess, and Hess has got the first down. You can see a bunch of blue uniforms bring him down inside the 30 to the 29. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Kirtland.
Yeah, they're getting some good blocking up front on their offensive line.
You look at 6 foot 210. That's what Hess goes. Stacked eye. And they fake up the middle. Let's see, the quarterback kept it off the left tackle. And Skilgen is the quarterback. Sam kept it, picked up about 4.
He's been able to rush for over 700 yards himself this season as well.
This time he gives to the second man through. And we got a flag coming in at the end of the play. I think it's going to be a face mask. We'll have to wait and see for sure. Okay, it was a yard short of the first down, but the penalty gives them the first down all the way down to the 15. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hornets from the Garaway 15. And again, they're just going right up the middle. This is what they've done all year.
The Pirates are going to have to tighten up a little bit on defense and make a stop.
Skilgen, he's going to keep it. Tries to get around the end. Nice defensive play over there. See if we can't get a number on that, but a great play defensively.
Good job to not fall for the fake to the second man through.
Close them pretty quick.
Yes, they did. It was a nice play.
Yeah, it was Ben Mullet, I think. Now they got it all the way down inside the 2, close to the 1. It's going to be 1st and goal for Kirtland. And again, I think everybody that knows Kirtland the last few years and all their success, you're not going to stop them totally. Skilgen's going to take it in for the touchdown. Hornets go on the board first.
Well, the Hornets, this is what they're known for. They will throw the ball maybe 10 times a game, and they've had some success throwing the ball, but this is their bread and butter.
Well, you know, in last week, Hillsdale did a great job of stopping the run. They had to pass the ball. Matter of fact, Skilgen had more yards passing than any of the running backs had rushing. That's the first time that's happened all year. And we're going to have flags to stop the play. I think they stopped it before the kick. It's going to be encroachment on Dover. Yep. Get a little closer. Sometimes that's not an advantage when you're down that close.
Now the decision is, do you go for 2?
You know what? Last year in the state championship game they did, and they're going for it again. Yeah, because you're only a yard and a half from the goal line. Skilgen, very good chance he'll take it himself again. Man in motion, and he's going to hand off to Hess. Hess has the 2-point conversion. So, yeah, when you get that close, it's almost an automatic with the backs that they have.
It is.
You see this here.
Sent a man in motion, got a good block on the outside, and just ran over the left side of the offensive line. It's a 2-point conversion.
So with 9:17 to go here in the first quarter, Kirtland leading 8-0. Garaway going to have to get that offense going. And again, they picked up a couple nice plays offensively. Jay, it's just, you know, the penalties, and Garaway is a team that can get over that. That's not something that's going to end their night right now.
Certainly.
These kids are just like their coach, Jason Wallach. They're going to strap it a little bit tighter. Their chin straps are going to go tighter, the belts. And they're going to come out and hit a little bit harder now.
Yes, they are. You know, they played a pretty good team last week, and they were able to come away with a victory. I don't think this is going to faze them this early on in the game.
Kirtland, though, on the other hand, doing a good job taking that turnover, that fumble, and just driving down. Of course, when you get it inside the opponent's 50-yard line, looks like the kicker's got a little bit of problem here keeping the ball on the tee. Wind blowing pretty good. Somebody just opened the door here, and this one's going to be taken at the 15. Some running room across the 40, 45, out to midfield once again. Garaway with a nice return. And for the Pirates, again, I'm telling you, they good field position. Connor Troyer this time with the return for the Pirates.
Got some really good blocking and able to take it up the left side of the field and get it out to midfield, and it's a good starting point for them for their second drive.
Boy, special teams. Garaway's got the upper hand right now. So 1st and 10 for Garaway right at the 50-yard line. Jacobs is looking. He's looking. Now he's going to try to throw it over the middle long. He's got a receiver that tripped. Could have used a little bit of a interference call. I mean, nobody would have argued if they'd have called it, and probably incidental contact. But after the incomplete pass, it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Pirates.
Kirtland only rushed 3 on that play. It'll be interesting to see how they do handle this spread offense.
On 2nd down, Jacobs is looking to his right. Fires it, intercepted at the 35-yard line. And it's going to be intercepted by Mate Grazie. Grazie just kind of stood back there and waited on it.
Yep.
And then stepped in at the last minute.
Made a nice play, and that's obviously not how Garaway wanted this drive to go.
So you've got 2 possessions. Garaway with 2 turnovers. 8:56 to go in first quarter. Skilgen hands it off.
Nice play there by Austin Yockey. Obviously, he's a pretty key player for them. You know, he plays defensive line, offensive line, and they also hand him the ball a couple of times as a running back.
Thinks he's in heaven, doesn't he?
That's a lineman's dream.
Get to handle the ball once in a while. 2nd down, Skilgen to pass. And he throws it out of the flats, and it's too far. It's going to fall incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd down for Kirtland. The ball at about the 43.5-yard line. They got to get to the 49 of Garaway to pick up the first. Lone setback is Adam Hess. Hess gets it. Hess has got it to the 39 or 49. And I think where they're going to mark it, he's got the first down.
Looks like he got just enough for the first down.
Needed 7.5, got 8. 1st and 10 for Kirtland. They go back to that stacked eye, or as a few teams call it, the diesel. And they hand off to the 2nd guy. It looked like it was, let's see, that was Hess that time.
Yeah, that stacked eye gives you an elite blocker on most plays and helps open up some holes at the point of attack.
Still almost gives him about 3 options. Of course, the 4th option definitely would be for the quarterback Skilgen to keep it. 2nd and about 6. Skilgen just going to take off and go across the line of scrimmage off the left guard. Got close to the 41. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. They got to pick up 2. 3rd and 2 now for the Hornets.
Just a quick snap. Quarterback saw a hole and decided to go right over the guard and picked up a few yards.
Big 3rd down play. Man in motion. Skilgen hands it off. They got the 1st down out across the 35 down to the 34 of Garaway. And again, Jay, just too big of a hole.
The Kirtland offensive line is creating some good holes for the running backs. And
back to play. Again, 1st down and pick up a 5. They'd take that all night long.
Yep, they just 4, 5, 6 yards at a clip, and it just takes them right down the field, and also allows the clock to run.
2nd and 5. Skilgen gives it off to the 1st man through.
Austin Yockey made a stop again. Picked up about 4 yards on the play.
3rd and 1. Probably 4 down situation right here, but on 3rd and 1, Skilgen's going to try to get it. And they're coming in and they're going to mark it right on the line, so really depends on the mark right here. And they're going to give it to him, which they should, because the nose of the football's across the 25, and they needed to get to the 25. So 1st and 10 for Kirtland. You got those 3 running backs in there. Adam Hess, 6 foot, 210, a senior. McCaslin, he wears number 33, 5'9", 180, and a senior. And in this case, looked like they gave it to Jacob Boyd, if that's 44, 6 foot, 190, and a senior. All 3 of those guys seniors, and all 3 of them pretty good size for running backs.
Good size, and they've all pretty much carried the ball this year. All of them have picked up some good yardage. Just tough to stop this offense.
Hess is the player with over 1,000 yards rushing. This goes to Adam. Needed 5 for a 1st down. He got 4. It'll bring up 3rd down and 1. 5 minutes to play 1st quarter. So far, it's been all Kirtland. Once they get the ball offensively, they just pound it at you until you stop them.
And just keep the chains moving.
Yeah. Skilgen. Boy, the 2nd effort, I think, got hit at the line of scrimmage first. And then bounced off that hit and took it to the outside. And again, needed a couple yards, got 1 more than he needed for the 1st down. 1st and 10 from the Garaway 14.
This Kirtland team just has a lot of weapons.
Again, stacked eye behind the quarterback, Skilgen. And 1st guy gets it. That's Hess down inside the 10. Carries a few Garaway Pirates for the last couple yards. Head coach for Kirtland, Tiger Laverty. Tiger's been there 9 years. And I'll give you some stats on him in just a second. This is going to be Boyd. Boyd, great defensive effort that time. Garaway busting across.
Really nice play here. Pitch to Boyd, and Garaway was able to keep him from getting outside and turning the corner, and dropped him for about a 6-yard loss.
Yeah, one of the guys there from defensive back position, Ben Mullet, again, closes pretty quick. So they got that outside run taken care of. Now a little different formation. 4 wide receivers out. Shotgun look on 3rd and about 13. Back to pass is Skilgen. A little screen pass to the left side. He's got a runner. Caught at the 15, down to the 10. 4th down situation, so we'll see what happens here. They're going to be at the 5-yard line. They can still pick up a first down. I'm sorry, to be at the 10. You see the replay here. And again, Hess is the receiver that time. Brought down at the 10. They got to get just inside the 5 to get a first down. So 4th and a little over 5.
Looks like
they're going to go for a field goal.
Kick a field goal.
So they're going to attempt a 17. It'll be a 27-yard field goal. Placement's down. Kick is up. It's long enough. Did it go through? Yes, it did. Good kick. 27-yard field goal for Kirtland.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a victory for Garaway right there. Keep them out of the end zone after that turnover. Here again, Garaway's got the offense. They can move the ball down the field, and I don't think they're still going to panic yet.
Not yet. Absolutely not. They'll keep with their game plan.
They're just
11-0. Kirtland, and again, that drive started from an interception and had great field position, started around their 40 and got down, and Garaway's defense, the old proverbial, they bent but they didn't break, and you're right, giving up 3 points is a moral victory right now.
And the way the special teams have been playing, hopefully they can get a good return and have good field position to start this drive.
Ionira was the kicker, 27-yard field goal. 2 minutes, 31 seconds left on the clock here in the first quarter. Ionira, little boot down the field, and finally picked up at about the 23. They're going to say his knee was down. I'm not sure he had control when his knee was down unless he went down the second time.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. It looks like Kirtland's changing up their kickoffs and maybe slow them down a little bit.
I don't think they want to kick it back. Again, for a nice return. So they're very careful who they're kicking to. Connor Troyer with a couple nice returns early in the game. Third possession of the night for Garaway, their worst field position, but they're starting 1st and 10 from their own 22. Jacobs is going to take it and run it himself off the right tackle, gets out to the 30. Nice pickup.
They need a couple of plays like that, kind of give them a little bit of confidence.
Here's the replay. You see Jacobs, he just was going to take that right off the right tackle. Nice couple blocks there.
Very good blocking on the outside there.
Picked up 7, 2nd down and 3 for the Pirates. They got their 3 wideouts to the left, 2 to the right. Jacobs back to pass. He's going long. He's got a man in the middle. It's in his hands and out. I think that young man, who is the return artist, Connor Troyer had touchdown on his mind, but forgot the football had to be caught first. Watch this replay. That was a nice pass, and Troyer was heading to the end zone before he pulled it in.
And I'd say with the season he's had, that's pretty unusual for him.
Going to bring up 3rd down and 3 now for the Pirates. On 3rd down, Jacobs the pass. He's going to be wrapped up back close to his 24-yard line. Big loss. Garaway's going to have to punt on 4th and about 10.
That time Kirtland brought 5, brought a couple of linebackers along with the 3 linemen, and got some good pressure on Jacobs, and wasn't able to get free and get the ball thrown downfield.
Pirates trailing 11-0. 2 turnovers. Kirtland's taken advantage of both those, scoring a touchdown and a field goal. And punt, pretty decent. drives the Kirtland player back to close to his 40, comes back across midfield, run out of bounds close to the 45 of Garaway. So that's where the Hornets are going to have it. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter, and they'll have it 1st and 10 from the Garaway 45-yard line. And again, if you look in the first quarter, field position, I mean, there's no contest. Kirtland has had great field position on every one of their drives, and they've won that part of the game.
Yes, they have. Garaway right now just hasn't been able to get a whole lot of consistency going on offense.
Garaway looking for an answer defensively. At stacked eye. And handoff. Last man through. Still driving his feet. He's got a first down across the 35, down close to the 30-yard line. Boy, 14 yards on the pickup, and I mean, basically there's no stopping him on that play.
That was just some pretty hard running. Got the ball, went over the left side of the line. He broke a couple of tackles, and then a swarm of Pirates still couldn't bring him down. He picked up an extra 4 yards.
Back to live play, 1st and 10. Skilgen, not sure he wanted to give it to Hess, but they did. The fumble, ball comes out, but they're saying it's on the ground. Hess was down, pick up a 3, 2nd and 7 for Kirtland. It's going to be it for the first quarter. As we come to the end of the first quarter, it's Kirtland 11, Garaway nothing. Back with more action right here on DMG TV2.
Muskegum University is now offering online professional development workshops for coaches and teachers for only $1.99 per credit hour. These affordable online workshops are flexible and self-paced, fitting into your busy schedule and allowing you to earn credits to maintain your teaching license. You'll explore alternative techniques to motivate your students and reduce stress. You'll learn about the impact nutrition has on a student's performance, as well as develop a better understanding of how the mind and emotions affect your students. For more information on this program, contact Nancy Bradley at 740-826-8038 or send an email to nbradley@muskegum.edu.
Tell me, are you confident in your financial game plan? Hello, I'm Matt Ferris, president of Ferris Financial. If you're like most people, you've probably spent a lot of time talking about getting your financial affairs in order, but for some reason, the game plan has never come together. At Ferris Financial, we're here to help you solidify your personal, business, and estate planning goals so that we can build a winning game plan together and help you achieve peace of mind. Please call us at 330-321-1413. Ferris Financial, helping you plan, protect, and prosper.
In the nation, it's not always pretty. But add brand new belongings from Nationwide Insurance, and we'll replace destroyed or stolen items with brand new versions. We take care of the heat, so you don't get burned. Just another way we put members first, because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
WJER and TV2 would like to introduce you to a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. Also watch the latest episodes of TV2's original programming, Sports Talk, The Garden Girl, The Not So Shy Chef, Off the Record, and Medical Minutes, as well as catch up on local community news and search for local businesses. So make sure to check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything's local.
Time for tonight's first quarter checkup. It's brought to you by the Ohio Head and Neck, located at 400 Medical Park Drive, Suite 103 in Dover. Get your next checkup at Ohio Head and Neck, offering certified licensed audiologists, board-certified ENT physicians, and full-service allergy testing and treatment. And Jay, it's real simple. The checkup tonight, Garaway has got to come up with a way of not turning the ball over to Kirtland.
Yeah, that's really hurt the Pirate offense. They haven't been able to get anything going.
On that play, Garaway doing a pretty good job. Huntingford Clay on the stop. And again, Adam Hess, the ball carrier, is going to bring up third down right at 5 yards to pick up a first down for Kirtland. Defense has been on the field most of the game so far. Hand off to Hess, coming back the other way. He's going to get stopped after about a 2-yard pickup. That's going to bring up fourth down and 3, and you know they're going to go for it at this situation.
Now's the time for Garaway defense to make another big stop.
Just into the second quarter here at Green High School. Big fourth down and 3. Garaway's defense needs to rise to the occasion right here, and Skilgen's not going to snap it. Probably tried to pull Garaway off sides, and going to use one of their 3 timeouts here in the first half to talk it over.
Yeah, I thought that they might try something like that since they didn't come out with their field goal kicker. Now it'll be interesting to see what they decide to do.
I want to remind you tonight's game replays, they're brought to you by Naturally Green Cleaning Service. Naturally Green Cleaning uses only natural, eco-friendly cleaning products that are safe for your family and pets. Give Elaine a call at 330-401-8872 for a free cleaning estimate for your home or place of business. And a lot of replays tonight. Not a whole lot of replays going the way Garaway wants it to, but again, they're fighting defensively. They've gotten Kirtland into several third down situations. Kirtland's picked them up, but now facing a 4th and 3. This is a big play here in the first half.
This is a real big play right here for the Pirates. They need to make a stop right here and get the ball back to the offense.
So Hess is the lone setback behind Skilgen. He pitches to Hess. Hess has got some running room. First down across the 20, down close to the 17. And you give him a full head of steam, and it's going to take more than one guy to pull him down.
Yes, it is. They just made a pitch to the right side and got him out around to the right end. Had a lot of open space and was able to make a 7-yard pickup. Good play by Kirtland.
And they've got it, 1st and 10. This time, third guy through, busts through, down to the 5, touchdown, Hornets. And Boyd this time takes it in for Kirtland.
As you said, third man through, right up the middle, and he broke several tackles, kept his balance, and was able to take it into the end zone.
Try for the extra point for Kirtland. Snap's good, the hold is good, and the kick's up, and it's good. So Boyd picks up the touchdown. 10:22 here on a second quarter clock. And that puts Kirtland up 18-0. And the Garaway Pirates, time to reconsider, time to get some momentum going their way. And how do they do that? Just like they did all year. One play at a time. They're not going to get 18 points back. They've just got to make something positive offensively.
Yeah, that would be a good time for the special team to get another good return, but be interesting to see if Kirtland squib kicks it again to keep them back pinned up deep in their own territory. But the Pirates get a little bit of consistency and a little bit of rhythm on offense, they'll be all right.
Standing his 5-yard line is Connor Troyer. And they're going to kick it to Troyer. Takes it right at the 5. This time he's going to bring it to his right. He's at the 25, the 30. Can he get around the corner? Can't get around the corner out to about the 32. And Garaway will have 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. And again, Coach Jason Wallach and the Pirates just need to put a few plays together, find themselves in the end zone, and they're back in this game.
Well, they've only had about 7 plays from the line of scrimmage, so they really haven't been able to put anything together.
Not able to get into any kind of rhythm. Jacobs in the shotgun. He's going to roll to his left. Looks. Now he gets rid of it. He's got a man in short flat. Has the first down, knocked down immediately, though. Picked up to 10 yards. And that's definitely something positive right there.
That's a good start to this drive. The Hornets sent 4 to rush the quarterback, but he stood in there, took his time, was really patient and waited for a man to come open, and got a nice pickup.
Ethan Slentz, the 5'7", 160-pound senior, picking up the first down on a Jacobs pass. RJ, good look at him in the shotgun. Going to pass again, gets it off left flats. Again, runner gets out across the 50 into Kirtland territory. Another first down for the Pirates, and again it's Slentz. Slentz with his 49th catch of the year. He's over 700 yards now on the season.
Nice little screen, and he got a real good block on the outside from the other receiver. And this is what the Pirates need to do right now. Just take their time, be patient, and move the ball down the field.
Picked up 2 first downs consecutively. They've got 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line of Kirtland. Jacobs, he's going to tuck it. He's going to run. Got back to the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a half a yard. That'll bring up 2nd down and almost 10 for the Pirates.
That time Kirtland had good coverage downfield. Got some pressure on Jacobs.
They got 3 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. Jacobs barks out a couple calls and then looks to the sideline, picks up the play. He's looking. Now he's firing down the left sideline. And again, if you count over there, 4 white jerseys and only 2 Garaway receivers. Here you can see him throwing into some defensive coverage over there, just trying to, maybe just a little bit too tight a coverage.
Yeah, he had plenty of time. Kirtland was only rushing 3 linemen, so I think he thought he saw something that may not have quite been there.
3rd down play, and now they're going to say that one of the wide receivers moved all the way out on the left side. They're going to lose 5 yards on the penalty. Instead of 3rd and 10, it'll be 3rd and 15 now. And again, it was one of those hard calls by Jacobs, maybe trying to pull the defense off. And here a wide receiver moved into across the line of scrimmage. Jacobs to pass. Fires to the right side. He's got Miller. Miller gets wrapped up, gets it back just about to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard more. That's going to bring up 4th down and 9. And we got a Garaway Pirate came up limping.
Yeah, they just weren't able to capitalize with the start to that drive.
Yeah, and the last thing you want to do if you're a Pirate is give that ball back to the Kirtland offense. Joel Huntingford limped off, the 6'6", 225-pound sophomore, getting attended to on the sideline. And a kick taken at about the 13. Coming out across the 15 to the 20, out to about the 22-yard line. And maybe Kirtland's worst field position of the night to start a drive, but we'll see if that affects them at all.
Yeah, this was an opportunity for Garaway to kind of flip the field a little bit. Hopefully they can make a stop and take advantage of it.
1st and 10 from Kirtland's 22. They break the huddle with 7:35 to go before halftime. Here at Green High School, Willie Grove along with Jay Yonders. Handoff, this is Boyd. Boyd gets across the 25 and then shoved back, and they're going to say his forward progress all the way to the 27. So that's a good pickup of about 5 for Kirtland. 2nd and 5. Skilgen is the quarterback. Sam directing this offense. Again, these seniors for the Hornets, 55-1 since their freshman year. Skilgen's going to keep it this time. Turns it up, has got the 1st down all the way out close to the 35-yard line.
A little bit of an option look there, and made a nice pickup on the right side. Just tough slowing this offense down.
Well, they've got so many weapons, and they've got 3 guys that he can hand off to, and of course Skilgen, one of the better runners on the team also. So there's 4 options there. They just stay in that stacked eye. This time the second man's going to get it. And looked like it might have been a 39. That's Hess. So Hess picks up the 5 yards on 1st down. And you know what? I guess if you pick up 4 yards on every down, you're going to move the chains, you're going to score.
You're going to keep the chains moving. You're just going to work the ball right down the field. And to me, the big thing is you take time off the clock and you limit the possessions of the opposition.
2nd and 5 for the Hornets. Skilgen's going to keep it. We got a Garaway Pirate stayed home, and a great job.
Excellent job that time by the Pirate defense.
Another play by Ben Mollett, 5'8", 150, and a senior. Man, he's made 3 tackles that I know of that we've called his name on big plays. None bigger than that one. Loss on the play of 2, 3rd and 7 for Kirtland.
Yeah, puts Kirtland in a 3rd and fairly long. This is where the Pirates need to make a big stop and get the ball back.
And we got the Pirate side right down below us. And we're going to have a stop, and Garaway gets a timeout. So the Pirates call timeout. Want to remind everybody, we want to thank the scoreboard sponsor. It's a new scoreboard sponsor this year. It's Muskingum University, offering new online classes for teachers and coaches, license certification for $199. Make sure to contact Nancy Bradley at 740-826-8038 for more information. 18-0, as you can see on our Muskingum University scoreboard. We're in the 2nd quarter here at Green High School. 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go till halftime. And Garaway didn't like something defensively, and they got the timeout.
No, I think if you're going to call a timeout, this was the time to do it. You've got Kirtland in a 3rd and 7 situation. You want to make sure that you've got them covered.
So the Hornets out. Both these teams 11-0 on the season. Hornets 26 straight games without a loss. Their last loss is a state championship game 2 years ago. So big 3rd down and 7. Man in motion, they give it to Hess. Hess has got it, he's fighting, and Garaway stops him short of the 1st down. He's going to be 2 yards short. And what will Kirtland do? Will they give the ball back to Garaway, or will they try to go for it? It's going to be 4th and 2. I thought for sure they'd go for it.
Well, I did too. The way they've been able to run the ball. But it is the 43-yard line. You don't want to give the Pirates the ball back with that good a field position and give them an opportunity to score and build some momentum.
So into punt for Kirtland, Joey Bates. Bates hits it at his 35. It's going to hit. And going after it. Let's see, looked like that was Mullet. He went after it. We've got a couple flags thrown in also. Ethan Slentz is the one that picked it up. Missing the microphone on our referee. So they're going to get the call. Pointed toward Garaway, so it looks like it's going to go against the Pirates.
Okay, there they go.
I was going to say, they usually get a big explanation from the referee.
Not real sure what the call was there, but it just moves the Pirates deeper in their own territory. But
1st and 10 from their 12. Jacobs is going to go down inside the 5, close to the 3. So, boy, that's about a 9-yard loss. Now they're going to put it at the 4. It's going to bring up 2nd down and long for Garaway.
Kirtland was able to put some pressure on him pretty quick.
Jacobs the pass from his own end zone. He's got to get rid of it. He does. And was it caught? Because the ball is loose. And what are they going to do? They're going to say Kirtland's got it inside the 5. Another turnover.
That kind of wondered what they were going to do. The lineman had awful big splits, so they tried to throw a screen pass in the middle and didn't really look good from the start. Kirtland stopped the receiver about the 2-yard line, trying to pick up a little bit more yards. He was fumbled the ball, and now they've turned it over.
It's going to be 1st and goal for Kirtland at the Garaway 4-yard line. 3:28 to go before halftime. They give it to Hess. Hess is into the end zone for another Kirtland touchdown. So Adam Hess does the honors. And boy, Jay, when you give the ball to him inside the 5, that's a tough place to be.
Yes, it is.
And you see the replay here.
Just the second man through. Their backs are big and strong. Garaway's just really struggling to bring them down on the initial hit. That was a big swing right there.
Yeah, that's a big score there. 24 waiting the extra point. Low snap, placement's good, and the kick is up and it's good. 3:24 to go. And that makes it 25-0 after the good kick. And the Garaway Pirates having to do a little bit of gut check right now. And again, it's, you know, they could go back to what they do best, and that's get the ball down the court. They can control the clock. They can do things. 25-0 is not a huge deficit at this point, but it's going to get there soon.
They still have time to get the ball down the field, and they showed signs on that last drive prior to this past one where they were moving the ball down the field. They can move the ball against this Kirtland defense, but boy, if you make a mistake, Kirtland makes you pay.
And that they do. And you know, again, putting a lot of pressure on Garaway's defense tonight, being on the field as much as they had. Line drive into the end zone, will come back out to the 20. So Garaway will have it 1st and 10 at their 20, looking to put something together. You've seen some of the fans tonight. Also want to remind you that tonight's fan cam is brought to you by Woods Tall Timber Resort, with over 57 acres of fun for the entire family. Woods Tall Timber Resort is located at 1921 Tall Timber Road Northeast in New Philadelphia. Great place to have events also. Call and reserve some rooms for parties, events. 3:24 to go till halftime. You can see on our Muskingum University scoreboard, Kirtland with the 25-0 lead. Jacobs this time going to try to run up the middle, turned it back, finally got out across the 25, fell forward to the 26. Pick up a 6 on the play, and something positive for the Pirates.
That time they had wide line splits and tried to create some running lanes and open up the Kirtland defense a little bit, and were able to make a nice pickup.
This is going to be Jacobs now. 2nd down, he's running. He's got some running room. Out across 35, 40. Great run for the Pirate quarterback. Out to the 44-yard line. Not only gets him lifted a little bit on the field, you can see him right here. Does a good job as a sophomore to pick his holes.
Yes, he does. Started off to the left, made a little bit of a cut, and came up the middle of the field, and a nice pickup, which is what they needed right now.
Kind of got the fans into it a little bit there on that run. Fires the pass. He's got a receiver across the 50. Falls forward to about the 47, maybe 48-yard line. And the receiver was Quinn Miller. Picks up his 34th reception of the year. Pick up a 9, 2nd and 1 for the Pirates. Clock moving, 2:20 to go in the second quarter. 3 wideouts to the left, 2 to the right. Jacobs is going to pass. Across the middle, he's got a receiver, overthrew him. Boy, showed the strength of his arm there, just a little bit too much.
Well, it sure did.
Oomph.
And they are getting some receivers open downfield, and I think we're starting to see a little bit more of the Pirate offense that we expected.
3rd and 1. Jacobs needing to pick up that 1st down. He's going to run for it. Got hit behind the line of scrimmage, and the second effort. Did he get it? Yeah, it depends on the placement. It looks from our vantage point that he did.
Yes, he did. That's good.
And they're going to move the chains. Clock stops until they place him again. 1st down. 2 minutes exactly to go first half. Garaway moving the ball. Jacobs to pass. And it's a good thing that the receiver ran into the defender, because that defender was coming right up there for the interception. Josh Worker running into him, the intended receiver. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Jacobs has 3 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right. He's looking left. Now he's going to have to run a little bit. Over the middle, he's got a receiver and can't hold on to it.
Just a little bit behind him.
Ty Hampshire did a great job of getting his hands on it. And it's going to fall incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 now for Garaway from the 46-yard line of Kirtland. Jacobs looking it over. Now he's looking, fires it, and was it intercepted? The officials, they're looking at each other like their hands are up in the air. They don't know. They're going to say incomplete. That was a great effort, though.
It sure was.
Watch this replay. That ball hit the ground. That's a good call.
It looked like it hit the ground, but
great job by the camera crew being right on the spot, too. But I'll tell you what, it was a tough one to call there. 4th down. 4th and 10. And for the Pirates, into punt is Clay Huntingford. Minute 27 to go, first half. And boy, the last thing you want to do is definitely give up a touchdown here to Kirtland, because they get the ball back to start the second half. High kick, nice one. Taken at about the 12-yard line and immediately dropped. Good special teams coverage by the Pirates.
Yeah, that was a nice play by the Pirates. Here again, they flipped the field. All they need to do now is make a couple of stops, go in at halftime, and make some adjustments, and come out ready to play in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, what's strange is right at the end of that play, we had an official throw his flag into the middle of the field. And I don't know too many people saw it, but the referee just called personal foul on Kirtland during that play. So that's going to move the ball half the distance to the goal line, which is going to help Garaway, because with 1:18, now it's going to be 1st and 10 from their own 6. So Kirtland with the football.
I did not see that flag.
It never came undone. It stayed in a ball. And the guy went and picked it up, and he had personal foul on somebody. Skilgen going to keep it. He's got some running room out across the 20, 25. Boy, any time one of these 3 or 4 runners for the Hornets can bust it loose. So Garaway going to have to be very careful here. Minute 11.
They had been making some big stops on the outside, but that time Skilgen was able to bounce it outside and got a nice 15, about a 20-yard pickup.
1st and 10 from the 27. And Skilgen fakes to the first man, gives to the second guy, that's Hess. Adam Hess gets out close to the 30-yard line. Pick up a 3, 2nd and 7. Clock is under a minute now. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Stay with us for a halftime report. Down to 40 seconds to go. And Skilgen, again, going to keep it this time. He's got the ball, trying to turn the corner, run out of bounds. Clock will stop at 33 seconds. And again, our halftime report brought to you by Bell Stores, with 4 convenient locations to better serve you in Dover, Bolivar, New Philadelphia, and Strasburg. Stop in at your local convenient Bell store and make sure your family is running on full for the second half. We'll have our halftime report sponsored by Bell Stores upcoming. Right now, we still have 33 seconds to play. 3rd and a long 3 for Kirtland. Skilgen, he's going to hand off to Hess. Hess has the first down. Ran out of bounds. Well, they're going to stop the clock until the chains are moved. He stayed inbounds, and now they're going to start it. There's 27 seconds to go. Now moving, And they spike the ball. So that stops the clock. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10, but more importantly, 22 seconds to go till halftime.
It'll be interesting to see what they're thinking.
They're
right
thinking
now.
of a play that scores or something, aren't they?
They got something in mind.
I did watch them throw a lateral pass out in the flats and then threw the long touchdown pass earlier in the season. And this is what it's starting to look like. We'll see. Some kind of a trick play. Skilgen's going to come.
Ooh.
And there's a block that just totally took out a Garaway Pirate. Skilgen gets into Garaway territory. 14 seconds left in the first half. And let's see who that is.
Skilgen.
Watch this block, this comeback block.
Boyd got a crackback block.
My
and
goodness.
Just really laid out the Pirate defender. There's a lot of running room for Skilgen.
And I think it's number 8. I think it's Ethan Slentz that they're attending to down there. Boy, those hits are hard, and when you don't know it's coming.
Yeah, those are tough to take.
Also want to remind everybody that tonight's game is brought to you in part by The Rack. It's located at 307 North Tuscarawas Avenue in Dover. The Rack can provide a fun, safe, and interactive activity for your next birthday party or event. Live the authentic combat experience by Battlefield Live Ohio with safe and easy to use gaming guns. So reserve your next Battlefield mission by calling The Rack at 330-364-6446. I know one thing for sure, my grandkids really enjoy going to The Rack. I haven't been able to go there with them yet, but I'm looking forward to it. 14 seconds to play in the first half. Kirtland with it, 1st and 10. Skilgen up the middle. He gets down close to the 33. And why not? With 10 seconds to go. Kirtland going to use their timeouts. They only get 3 in the first half. You can't carry them over, so you might as well use them.
Might as well use them. And here again, they're on the 34-yard line. I'm sure they're thinking we've got something in the playbook that might give us the opportunity to get the ball in the end zone.
25-0. And also in high school this year, you've got that 30-point rule, and never did I think that we would get close to that. But if Kirtland would score and they get up 30 points, they'll have that running clock, and the second half will go a lot quicker.
Yeah, and I would have never expected that either.
I think it's only 3 times maybe this year Kirtland did not finish the game or start the second half with the running clock.
Wow.
So they're always up by 30 before halftime, with the exception of 3 games. Here you see Skilgen going to his right. He still can pitch, but he keeps it, can't get out of bounds, gets down inside the 25, and they're going to call timeout with 3 seconds to go here in the first half. So possible field goal try. And again, just trying to get the points because, Kirtland, they realize they get the ball to start the second half. They want to keep the momentum going their way. Garaway trying to come up with a big stop defensively and not able to do it yet in the first half.
It'll be interesting to see if they do decide to go for the field goal or trying to get the ball in the end zone. Like you say, they get the ball in the second to start the second half. They want to keep some momentum.
These two teams met in 2011 in the regional finals right here at Green High School. Kirtland coming out with the win that night, 52-7. So they're going to mark it at 29. That'll be a 39-yard field goal try. 3 seconds to go first half. And a little icing here as Coach Jason Wallach wants the kicker to think about it. So Kirtland gets to talk about it a little bit more. Garaway, they get to talk a little bit more about how maybe they can come up with a block of this field goal or something.
Make something happen, and you always have to be aware of the fake.
Absolutely, and now that's what I meant. Kirtland's got some time to think about it and talk it over.
Right.
You know, all year, Garaway only gave up 99 points during the regular season, the best in our area, and they've already given up 25 here in the first half to Kirtland. Kirtland looking to add to that lead with a 39-yard field goal try. Snap is down, and the kick is up. It's long enough, and that's through. That's a good kick.
That's a nice
That's a pretty
kick.
strong leg right there. So Kirtland adds to that lead on a 39-yard field goal. We're at halftime here at Green High School. It's a Division VI, Region 19 semifinal playoff game. Kirtland leading 25-0. We'll be back with our halftime show right after this on TV2 Sports.
Relax, Carlos. With McDonald's, you can afford to win them both over.
Now you can pick up a Big Mac Extra Value Meal with fries and a Coke for just $3.99. So there's plenty of McDonald's love to go around.
A nursing home or your own home? It's good to be home, so call Ember Complete Care for all your home health needs. When you're recovering from illness or injury, our compassionate staff promotes healing in the most comfortable environment of all, your own home. For skilled nursing, physical therapy, wound care, and more. Locally owned and operated, Ember Complete Care has been servicing all of Tuscarawas and Coshocton County since 1986, with a yearly average of $75,000 donated back into the community. Call 1-800-462-0909. Ember Complete Care. It's good to be home.
It's all about you. It's all about you.
The more we know you and your financial goals, the more easily we can help you achieve them. Talk to us. Find out why so many of your neighbors come by and talk with our trained loan officers. Around here, it's all about you.
First National Bank of Denison, member FDIC. It's all about you.
It's all about you.
Omni Orthopedics comprehensive programs provide early diagnosis and successful treatment for every musculoskeletal problem. With more than 30 years of orthopedic experience, their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. From evaluation to rehabilitation, your treatment plan is designed around your needs. Omni Orthopedics specializes in sports medicine, the spine, physical medicine and rehabilitation, foot and ankle, and hand surgery. If pain makes activities like climbing stairs, standing or walking a challenge, turn to the home team at Omni Orthopedics. Their mission is to provide you with the highest quality and most advanced orthopedic services so you can get back in the game. Located in the Oxford Medical Arts Building, Omni offers a full-service facility including digital x-ray and physical therapy. So there's no need to travel when quality care is so close to home. Omni Orthopedics, setting the standard in orthopedic care.
Hi, I'm Paula Salzner, realtor with Kaufman Realty and Auctions, and I'm inviting you to watch my real estate show on Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 6 o'clock. We'll talk about everything from financing to buying your first home to listing your home. So stop in and watch me. So this is Paula, selling Ohio 1 yard at a time.
In our halftime report, it's brought to you by Bell Stores with 4 convenient locations to better serve you in Dover, Bolivar, New Philadelphia, and Strasburg. Stop in at your local convenient Bell store and make sure your family is running on full for the second half. Jay, all I got to tell you is running on full. I went down to get a hot chocolate at halftime. The line was so long, I came back up. So I'm running on empty right now, but I think we're going to get through this second half. Garaway Pirates, on the other hand, as we look at our halftime adjustment, it's brought to you by Republic State Mortgage Company with offices in Carrollton and New Philadelphia. But as we look at our halftime adjustment, you know, Garaway down 28-0 right now. It does start with a defensive stop, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. They just have not been able to figure out this running game for the Hornets. I think that they can make a couple of stops, get the ball back, maybe get a score or two, and see how things go from there.
And you know what? As you look at the halftime stats right now, it is all Kirtland, but the one that really jumps out at you, 3 turnovers on Garaway, and Garaway, a team that needed to have every possession end up in points and really could not give the ball over to Kirtland. So they did the 2 things that they couldn't afford to do in the first half. But, you know, you look at different things. What would have happened if Garaway would have scored once or twice? You know, they had the long pass that was dropped. The young man was going in for a touchdown, and yet those didn't happen. But, you know, as you look at the numbers, Garaway's just got to try to turn it around with this first possession.
Yes, they do. You know, they picked up 23 rushing. They were 5 of 13 passing for 48. And they showed signs. They had a couple of nice plays. They just have to do what their offense does. They just haven't really done that tonight with any consistency. The Hornets, on the other hand, they've rushed for 232 yards. They've only thrown the ball twice for 7 and no turnovers.
And they're doing the things that they need to do. Again, our halftime adjustment brought to you by the folks at Republic State Mortgage. And in Carrollton, it's 705 Canton Road, New Philadelphia, 123 4th Street Southwest. You can call Dan Long at 330-339-4335. Republic State Mortgage is an equal housing lender. Second half kickoff brought to you by Domino's Pizza, located at 88 East Iron Avenue. And a little bit of a onside kick, and didn't really work the way Garaway wanted it. I think the good hands team, I think Kirtland actually expected it and recovered that kickoff in pretty good field position again.
They did look like they were ready for it, and they got a pretty good bounce at the end of the kick. Garaway was trying to do something to maybe turn things around a little bit, and just were not successful.
And it's been all Kirtland in the first half. Let's see if things change. Kirtland hasn't made any mistakes offensively, and they don't have a whole lot of turnovers through the year either. And that one, Boyd, third man through. 6 foot 190 and a senior. All 3 of the running backs are seniors here for Kirtland. Another 5-yard pickup on first down. Nothing to complain about if you're Kirtland.
No, just keep moving the chains and letting that clock run.
Just into the third quarter here at Green High School. As you can see on our Muskingum University scoreboard, Kirtland in control. And a pitch to Boyd once again. Boyd hit and brought down hard. Great play by Garaway. And for the Pirates, Clay Huntingford, he's the senior linebacker.
He did a nice job kind of helping string it out. And had some pretty good blocking at the line, and looked like they might be able to turn the corner, but made a nice play, a big stop.
Yeah, and still picked up 3 yards. I mean, it looked like a great play and everything. Picked up 3 yards on the play. It's a 3rd down and 3. Kirtland. They give it. And this is Hess. Hess has got the first down across the 35 down to the 45 down to the 40. And Hess is going to get another first down for the Hornets.
A little bit of a counter. Came back to the right and slipped a tackle. Actually slipped a couple and made a nice 8-yard pickup for the first down.
And, you know, when you're in week 12, there's just certain things you've got to do right. And one of them is when you've got a shot at tackling somebody, you've got to wrap them up.
Got to wrap them up and make the stop.
1st and 10 for Kirtland at the Garaway 41. They give it to Boyd. Boyd right up the middle. This time, Garaway wraps him up and makes the tackle. They're going to pick up 2 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8. Ninth-year head coach Tiger Lavarde doing a great job for Kirtland. He's got a record while with the Hornets, 102-12.
Now when you go 55-1, that's understandable.
Skilgen going to pass. He's got a receiver, 25-20, knocked out of bounds. And they don't pass very often, but when they do, it really counts. Matthew Finkler, the tight end, he's only 6'2", 215 and a senior.
Skilgen rolled out a little bit to his left. He's a lefty. Threw back to the right to his tight end and made a big pickup down to about the 17-yard line. This tight end for Kirtland, I guess Bowling Green's recruiting him, so obviously he's done a pretty nice job for the Hornets this year.
Yeah, and you can't teach 6'2", 215.
No.
That's pretty good size as Boyd's going to get wrapped up as he gets down to the 14. So almost a 3-yard pickup on first down, 2nd and 7 for the Hornets. Last week they beat Hillsdale to go 11-0 in week number 11, and that score was 37-7. That's the first time they've scored under 42 all year. That's their lowest output, 37 points last week.
Well,
Skilgen does get it to Hess, and Hess gets inside the 10, close to the 8. Going to be about a yard short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and short.
Well, as we've talked about all game long, they've got a lot of weapons, and even when they do choose to pass, which isn't very often, they got a weapon at tight end.
We're down to 8 minutes to go on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Kirtland leading 28-0. And the Garaway defense again asks to hold on 3rd and 3. Skilgen's going to get not only the first down, he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Sam Skilgen with the touchdown for the Hornets.
Just took the ball and went right behind his center, cut back to the left, and just kept his feet moving and took it right into the end zone.
Extra point. We'll make it 35-0. Kick is up, and it's good. So it's 35-0 right now. 3rd quarter, 7:41 to play. And first time I've ever heard that announcement at a game, but the PA announcer here making the announcement that because it's over 30-0, the clock will continue to run in the second half. And I don't know if you heard it or not, Jay, but across the way, the Kirtland fans stood up and cheered That's one of the things that they like to see. Kirtland, again, running up a lot of points on their opponents, and usually played with the running clock in the second half.
They've obviously, with the amount of points they scored this season, they had several games like that.
536 points on the season. And again, Garaway only allowing 99 points in 10 games during the regular season.
No, I definitely did not think we'd reach this point. And I'm sure Garaway did not think that either. Their defense has been on the field a lot, though. It's a cold night. That may have an effect on it as well.
Of course, I think maybe most of the fans in this stadium might have cheered because the clock's going to continually run now. Oh, it hit the pylon and the flag comes up. Now, if that had went 6 inches to the right, it'd have been a perfect kick. It'd have come out to the 20. Hitting the pylon, I don't know. Should that be a penalty? Did it go out before it hit the end zone?
Well,
that pylon should be right on there.
That's what I thought, but obviously the official on that side felt that it went out of bounds before it crossed the line. I don't see it if the pylon's right on the line, but that's good for the Pirates.
Yep, they gain another 15 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Again, they trail Kirtland. They've got to get some points and get them in a hurry. Jacobs is going to run. Tries left, goes right, picks up 3. 2nd down and 7 upcoming for the Pirates. Seen a good number of replays tonight. And the game replays are brought to you by Naturally Green Cleaning Service. Naturally Green Cleaning uses only natural, eco-friendly products. As we go back to the field, and Jacobs is trying to direct his wide receivers. Now he's going to fumble the ball. And let's see, it's back to Kirtland. So it's getting worse for the Garaway Pirates. That time, Jacobs trying to get the ball to a receiver on the left side, finally has to tuck it and go right. And the young sophomore having some problems tonight. But one good thing is that sophomore is going to turn into a junior and a senior, so he's got 2 more years for the Pirates.
He's going to be quite a quarterback for me. He's had a obviously a very good season to this point.
Again, 42-yard line is where Kirtland starts. Boyd's got the handoff as he came in motion. Picks up right at 10 yards on 1st down. Some of the yards per carry by these Kirtland running backs is phenomenal. One of them's right at 10 yards. I mean, can you imagine picking up 10 yards almost every carry?
It's 1st down every time you touch the ball.
They're going to give him 9. It'll be 2nd and 1 now for the Hornets. Ball at the Garaway 33-yard line. Boyd in motion once again. And a pass from Skilgen. And the receiver's got it. It's that tight end we talked about. Let's see, did he step out? No, they give him a touchdown. Not sure why the official on the other side didn't call touchdown. He just took the ball. Here you go. Again, they're picking him, Jay, when they need the pass.
And that was just a nice catch. Tiptoed down the sideline, and that's tough to stop.
The pass was good, and again, the 6'2", 210 tight end able to come up with the reception.
Well, the Hornets have only passed the ball 4 times tonight, but they've completed 3 of them. Obviously been very efficient, and
well, you hear the cheer from the Garaway side as the Pirates block the extra point. So 41-0, 5:43 to go, third quarter. Kirtland in control of this ball game. That touchdown went to Matt Finkler, the tight end. Garaway going to receive another kick. I want to also mention WJR Radio and TV2. We would like to introduce you to a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch all of the exciting high school football, soccer, volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. You can also watch the latest episodes of TV2's original programming. That is Sports Talk, The Garden Girl, The Not So Shy Chef, Off the Record, and Medical Minutes, as well as catch up on local community news and search for local businesses. So make sure that you check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything is local. Kickoff on its way. It's going to hit the ground, go to the 30. They pitch it back, going to pitch it back again, and bring it right at us. Troyer, I think, is who that was. Let's see, Connor Troyer. But after about 2 or 3 pitches, Troyer finally got it.
Need to be careful on their pitches. That's kind of dangerous when you're deep in your own territory and you make a pitch and almost throw it over the return man's head.
First,
but they're trying to make something happen.
Yep, 1st and 10 for Garaway. They got it again at their own 33-yard line. Scoreless tonight. Would like nothing more than get a score, and instead Jacobs is going to lose a lot of yardage. And that time he just kept looking. There's, he had time. I guess you would blame it on the coverage downfield, not so much the offensive line.
Right. The Hornets had eight men back in coverage. They rushed 3, but you can only hold those 3 linemen off so long.
He lost 8, 2nd and 18. Jacobs, again, he's going to go down. Goes down to the zone 23-yard line. So loss of another 3. It'll bring up 3rd down. Line of scrimmage is at the Garaway 23. They got to get all the way out to their own 43.
That was just another play of more of the same.
Yep. 3rd and 20. Jacobs pass a little too strong. Falls incomplete. Going to bring up 4th down. And Garaway deep in their own territory. No choice but to punt. Clock moving. Under 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Clay Huntingford in to punt for Garaway. Standing at his 10-yard line. Gets the snap. Decent punt. Taken at the 43-yard line. Immediately, great coverage by a pair of Garaway Pirates. Let's see.
Another good play by their punt coverage team. Their special teams tonight have played pretty well.
That's kind of been the highlight. Nice returns on the kickoffs and coverage. I think it was Braden Liggett, the senior, down there first to make that tackle. It's 1st and 10. Nose of the ball just about at the 45 of Kirtland. And the similarities are so close, you almost have to mention it. We did this game last week, and we'll get back to that in a second. First man through. Going to stop after about 3-yard gain, but the Dover Tornadoes played a week ago, and much the same results. It was the sales team that just had a running game that Dover couldn't stop, and scored not every possession, but just about. And Dover with 3 turnovers. And you almost need to play a perfect game when you play a team like that. And here Kirtland's a lot like the Sales. They don't hurt themselves.
No, they don't. They've obviously got a good running game, and that's what they rely on. They don't turn the ball over. And when they do throw the ball, they're very effective.
Hess again with the ball. Pickup of 2. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 now for the Hornets. You look at this region. Garaway came in number 2 in the region. Kirtland number 3 in the region. They both 11-0. They're playing the winner next week. Whoever wins this game will play the winner of Loudonville and Mogador. And Loudonville and Mogador both 11-0 in the season. Handoff. And all I had to do is get across the 45, got to the 44, and that's going to be a 1st down in Garaway territory. But all 4 teams in this semifinal in this region, 11-0 on the year.
Those are just some pretty good football teams right there.
And Mogador and Loudonville tonight playing at Canton Central Catholic. And again, the winner of that game will play what looks to be Kirtland right now with a 41-0 lead. And looked like Skilgen might have faked the handoff and kept it. And you know what? Pick up 3, brings up 2nd down and 7. Workable yardage. 1st down plays really in favor of Kirtland tonight. Most of them have been in the 4 or 5 yard range, and boy, that gives you something to work with on 2nd and 3rd down.
They haven't really broken any long runs, but they keep getting those 4, 5, and 6 yard gains and moving the ball down the field, moving the chains, and keeping the Garaway Pirate offense off the field.
We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter as Garaway trails 41-0. Come back with 4th quarter action right here on DMG TV2.
WJER and TV2 would like to introduce you to a new website, WJERTV2.com, where you can watch exciting high school football, soccer, and volleyball replays from TV2 Sports on your home computer, smartphone, or tablet. Also watch the latest episodes of TV2's original programming, Sports Talk, The Garden Girl, The Not So Shy Chef, Off the Record, and Medical Minutes, as well as catch up on local community news and search for local businesses. So make sure to check out the new WJERTV2.com community website where everything's local.
For exceptional and expert care in a comfortable and friendly atmosphere, turn to Ohio Head and Neck Surgeons located at 400 Medical Park Drive, Suite 103 in Dover. Since 1964, our physicians have been providing our patients with a wide range of general and specialized care for the treatment of ear, nose, and throat conditions. Our doctors, Asako, Ramsey, Bogdan, Smith, and Brescia, are board certified and have all trained at major American academic centers. We strive to deliver every patient the most advanced and highest quality of affordable health care available. Services include treatment of adult and pediatric ear, nose, and throat disorders, allergy management, complete hearing services, and facial plastic and reconstructive surgery. We are the largest ear, nose, and throat provider between Cleveland and Columbus. Let Ohio Head and Neck provide you and your family with the quality of care you deserve by contacting us today at 330-492-2844 or find out more by visiting our website, ohioheadandneck.com.
Hi, I'm Elaine Miller with Naturally Green Cleaning Service. My company serves both commercial and residential clients. We do general cleaning, spring and fall, empty homes to get them move-in ready, and final cleans for new construction. We use eco-friendly cleaning products that leave your home or office fresh, clean, and safe for you, your family, pets, or coworkers. Our focus at Naturally Green is to provide excellent customer service paired with outstanding work to build a relationship of trust with you, our clients. Having served the area 4+ years, we have had many referrals and testimonials that you can access on our website at www.naturallygreencs.com. Our work sells itself, therefore we have never had any contracts even with our largest commercial accounts. Call us today for your free quote and see what makes our company stand out.
Myers & Miller Podiatry provides complete foot and ankle care to patients of all ages. The practice was established in 2000 by Dr. Adam Myers and has grown to include Dr. Andy Miller in 2007 and most recently Dr. Jason Backage in 2010. Our core values of respect and honesty are the basis for how we manage our practice, and we have grown by building relationships with our patients in order to better serve their needs. Myers & Miller Podiatry serves Tuscarawas and Holmes County with offices in Dover, Sugar Creek, New Comerstown, and Millersburg. Let's get started building our relationship.
As the area's leader in direct-to-garment printing, you won't be surprised by Dennison T-Shirt Graphics' huge range of services: screen printing, banners, engraving, graphic design, and embroidery. They offer just about anything you can imagine, like shirts, mugs, hats, plaques, trophies, and more. They're located right here in New Philadelphia on the south side and on the web at DennisonT-shirt.com.
We want to welcome you back into DMG TV2 Sports, as our third quarter checkup is brought to you by Ohio Head and Neck, located at 400 Medical Park Drive, Suite 103 in Dover. We'll get to that right after this play. Kirtland making some substitutions, and this young man will not go down. Reversed his field of play there, and a lot of substitutions now. Kirtland, that was David Alchin. But to get back to our third quarter checkup, Jay, you know, it's been all Kirtland, and there's not much Garaway could do, especially with the number of turnovers they've had.
Yeah, they've just not been able to really get anything going. The turnovers have hurt them, and Kirtland's just controlled the ball.
Nice sack that time. Owen Lewis is the new quarterback. He's a junior, and Garaway busting through will get the guy that had the sack right here. Just kept right at it, and boy, just got him and took him to the ground. Loss on the play of
looks like
several. Yeah, fourth, so only the second time tonight that Kirtland's going to have to punt the ball to Garaway. Early in the fourth quarter, kind of a line drive punt. Goes out of bounds inside the 15. That's where Garaway's going to have it, 1st and 10. See if they can put something together. And again, our third quarter checkup brought to you by the folks at Ohio Head and Neck. They're located at 400 Medical Park Drive, Suite 103 in Dover. Get your next checkup at Ohio Head and Neck, offering certified licensed audiologists, board certified ENT physicians, and full service allergy testing and treatment. New rule this year, if you're just tuning in, is Kirtland up more than 30 points in the second half. Clock continues to run. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth and final quarter. Garaway with the football. First down, and knocked away at the last minute by a Kirtland defender.
Well, he couldn't have timed that any better, and I don't know if he got there maybe a little too soon, but not enough to draw a penalty flag.
2nd and 10 is part of our Naturally Green replay on the screen. Just breaking to the football. Jacobs to pass on 2nd down. He's going to throw it. He's got a receiver. Caught just short of the 30. Spun and tried to get to the 30-yard line. That is Josh Worker, the senior.
Yeah, that time he was able to just kind of get right in between two defenders in the zone and made a nice catch and moving the ball a little bit.
1st and 10 now. Jacobs the pass again. Little bubble screen on the left and a little bit too short and low on that pass. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Again, clock moving, does not stop. Normally it'll stop on a incomplete pass. So do you like? Now let's put it this way. Do you love or you hate the new rule? No in between, Jay.
I don't like it because it seems like once you get to that point, it really takes away from the team that's behind their ability to come back.
Well, and that's a good point. Nice pass, bubble screen right over the middle. That time it was Huntingford. As you see on the replay, Clay Huntingford comes across the middle and goes straight up the field. 1st and 10, Garaway finds themselves at their own 42-yard line. Pass to the out and a little bit too far. It'll fall incomplete. All the replays tonight sponsored and brought to you by Naturally Green Cleaning Service. Naturally Green Cleaning uses only natural, eco-friendly cleaning products that are safe for your family and pets. You got to give Elaine a call at 401-8872. 401-8872. Jacobs to pass again. And tipped away. And again, that's a pretty good defensive play. That pass was right into the pocket and was probably going to be caught. And nice tip away at the last second, Jay.
Jacobs had a lot of time there trying to get the man coming down the middle of the field. Just a good defensive play by Kirtland.
Let's see if Garaway can get past midfield on this play. They find themselves 3rd and 10 right now. Jacobs way out of bounds. Not way out of bounds. That was a pretty good try of an interception. The young man from Kirtland
tried to.
Legs were out of bounds, I think. But he did catch the ball, Peter Gabor. 4th and 10. Coach Jason Wallach. Decision time. Clock is moving, 6:15 to go. He says go for it. Jacobs in a shotgun. 3 wideouts to the left, 2 to the right. They need to get 10. Screen and ball not caught. Incomplete pass. And that's going to turn it over to Kirtland on downs.
That was just a nice defensive play. Even if he would have caught the ball, he would have not been able to pick up any yardage.
Matter of fact, we probably would have lost a couple yards on that one. Kirtland coaches sitting right beside us here in the next room, wrapping things up with 5:50 to go in the ball game. 41-0 lead. They're heading to the sidelines to celebrate. And they'll get ready for a matchup next weekend. Regional championship game to be announced. Depends on who would come out with a win at Canton Central Catholic tonight. Let's see. Right up the middle. And didn't look like it was much, but it picked up 5 yards. 2nd and 5 for Kirtland.
Well, it's just impressive how they just keep picking up those 4, 5, 6 yard gains, and every once in a while they break one off, but they just keep moving the ball down the field. It's tough to stop.
Mm-hmm. Now under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Still in that stacked eye. Handoff once again. Good defensive play by Garaway. Read that one pretty good.
Yes, they did. Garaway has done a pretty decent job of keeping Kirtland from getting outside and making the big plays.
Mainly it's been right up the middle, hasn't it?
Yes,
tonight?
it has.
3rd down and 7 for Kirtland. At football at the 40. And they hand off and still on his feet. All the way down to the 35. Looked like they had him at the 37.
That was just a good effort to keep moving forward.
And that was Maticali again. 4th down. And ball at the 36-yard line of Garaway. Kirtland needs to get inside the 33. So 4th, and we're going to call a short 4. Stacked eye. Little trouble with the snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. And he's trying to get to the first. Owen Lewis. And looks like maybe, well, let's wait. We're not going to call this one. They're going to move the chains. So Lewis picks up the first down. And that pretty much be the game right there.
Yeah, with that continuous clock, you don't get too many opportunities when it isn't in that continuous clock situation. That's why I don't like it. You're pretty much thrown in the towel.
Yeah. So on 1st down, Kirtland. Maticali again with the football, fighting for an extra yard or 2 at the end of the play. And the Garaway Pirates are going to bow out with an 11-1 record. And we've got an injured Garaway player asking for somebody to come in for him. Let's see, Tucker Borman. Borman holding his eye, something going on there. Under 2 minutes to play in the ball game, and clock is moving. Quarterback just sneaks it right off the left guard. Lewis gets inside the 25 to the 24. Again, making it to the regional semifinals, the Garaway Pirates. Guys like Josh Worker, senior, Ethan Slentz, Connor Troyer. Those are a few of the guys in the skill positions. Then you pick guys on the line like Austin Yaki, Logan Erb, Austin McKee, John Miller. Those guys all seniors. Pretty good run for the Garaway Pirates as they stop Kirtland on that run. Under a minute to go in the ball game. Just met a Kirtland team with as many seniors. And boy, when you look back and you say you went 55, now make it 56-1. These seniors out here on their varsity level, and they're not done yet.
No. Goes back to pretty much what you said in the opening. To be the best, you got to beat the best. And right now, they are the best.
Well, we want to remind you to stay with us. When we come back, we wrap this up. We're going to be naming our player of the game, sponsored by McDonald's. We'll have our game wrap-up, again brought to you by the Bell Stores. And we'll have our Rick's Motor Sales drive of the game. That's going to be it from Green High School as Kirtland defeats Garaway 41-0 to move on in the Division 6 regional championship game. And we'll be back with our game wrap-up right after this on DMG TV2.
Hatmaker Vincent Brimble prospered in the town of Hattington. Never flashy, he only made the classic bowler. Then suddenly the day's trend became preposterously tall. His Raymond James financial advisor reminded him that focusing on the long term is always fashionable. The fad was indeed a passing one. His patience paid off, allowing him to one day hang up his hat with confidence.
Are you uncertain about your retirement, your investments, or the economy and would like a second opinion, or would like to talk about your 401k rollover? Please call us at 330-343-2212 or visit our website, raymondjamesohio.com. Our offices are now located at 711 North Worcester Avenue in Dover. Raymond James Financial Services, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC.
Muskegum University is now offering online professional development workshops for coaches and teachers for only $1.99 per credit hour. These affordable online workshops are flexible and self-paced, fitting into your busy schedule and allowing you to earn credits to maintain your teaching license. You'll explore alternative techniques to motivate your students and reduce stress. You'll learn about the impact nutrition has on a student's performance, as well as develop a better understanding of how the mind and emotions affect your students. For more information on this program, contact Nancy Bradley at 740-826-8038 or send an email to nbradley@muskegum.edu.
You can create a lasting legacy with a gift to the Tuscarawas County Community Foundation. It provides a safe, trustworthy, philanthropic choice for your estate planning needs. Through the generosity of area residents, the foundation has been able to provide nearly $5 million in funding for a variety of community projects and student scholarships that have positively impacted each corner of our county. Help your community by making a tax-deductible donation to the Tuscarawas County Community Foundation today.
Hi, I'm 1450 WJER's Bill Morgan, inviting you to join me on television Wednesday evenings at 7 and Friday afternoons at 5 for TV2 Sports Talk. Sports Talk is your weekly look inside high school football, volleyball, soccer, and more. Look for guest appearances from your favorite area coaches and players. TV2 Sports Talk, Wednesday evenings at 7 and Friday afternoons at 5 on DMG Channel 2 on Time Warner Cable.
My name is Danielle. I'm a 2000 graduate from Buckeye Career Center Health Occupation Program, which helped me get my job here at Union Hospital on the pediatric floor as a registered nurse.
We are Buckeye Career Center graduates.
Buckeye Career Center helped my family get the training and education they needed to start our careers.
We're Buckeye Career Center graduates.
I'm Rod. Upon graduation of Buckeye Career Center, they helped me find a job.
Adults who return to Buckeye Career Center to continue their education usually have one goal in mind. They want the opportunity for a better job. The fact is, adult education programs at Buckeye Career Center are less expensive and provide greater opportunities for job placement following graduation. It's your future. Get the facts. Buckeye Career Center. We put people to work. Find out more about your future at buckeyecareercenter.org.
And we want to welcome you back here to Green High School And the Garaway Pirates seeing their season end as Kirtland defeated the Pirates 41-0. Jason Wallach and the Garaway Pirates not really expecting this, and not something that you really look forward to. But, Jay, when you look at the competition out there and just the way that the Garaway Pirates just continued to fight back, boy, they got to keep their heads up, and nothing to be really embarrassed about, sorry about. I mean, 11-1 on the season. They lost to last year's state champion, and by all rights, looks like they're moving on to another state championship this year.
Well, you know, the Pirates went undefeated in the regular season. They won an IVC championship. They made it to the second round of the playoffs. They had a good season.
And you know what? It's time now to pick our Rick's Motor Sales drive of the game. It's brought to you by Rick's Motor Sales, located at 1551 State Route 39 Northwest in Dover. If you're in the market for a great pre-owned car, give them a call at 330-364-5724 for the best deal around. And unfortunately, you know, Garaway unable to put a drive together that culminated in any kind of points. But when I look at a team like Kirtland, and we're going to give the Rick's Motor Sales drive of the game, the very first possession set the tone for Kirtland, man. They recovered a fumble right around midfield. They took it in 50 yards. It capped off by a Sam Skilgen, the quarterback for the Hornets, a 1-yard touchdown run. And with 9:17 to go first quarter, they already led 8-0 because they went for the 2-point conversion, and that pretty much set the tone. So our Rick's Motor Sales drive of the game, the very first score in the ball game tonight by Kirtland. We're going to turn now and look at our game wrap-up, and it's our Bell Stores stats, as we want to thank the folks at Bell Stores. They've got 2 new convenient locations for better service. One's in Sugar Creek, one in Walnut Creek. Wrap up your day by stopping in at your local convenient Bell store and make sure your family is running on full. And Jay, when you look at the stats, boy, all one-sided. No surprise what the end result was.
No, the Pirates were able to rush for 15 yards. They were just 7 of 22 passing for 75 yards. But the thing that stands out were the 4 turnovers. Kirtland, on the other hand, they were able to rush for 304. They only passed 4 times. They completed 3 for 66 yards, but 0 turnovers. They were able to pretty much control the ball, and it kind of took Garaway out of their game.
Yeah, and the turnovers, the big turnovers there, 4 of them, that was a backbreaker. R.J. Jacobs, normally big numbers in a ball game. He was 7 of 22 tonight, just 70 yards passing. And the damage really done by the running backs for Kirtland. Adam Hess, 23 carries, 125 yards. Sam Skilgen, the quarterback, 14 carries for 84 yards. And Jacob Boyd, 11 carries for 57 yards. So that's a look at our game wrap-up, brought to you by Bell Stores, with 2 new convenient locations to better serve you in Sugar Creek and Walnut Creek. Time now, and it's a tough time because it's always hard when you got 22 players on the field, 11 offense, 11 defense, and to be able to narrow one kid out and say he's our player of the game, it's always a tough task for us, but, you know, we've got to do that, and our most valuable player tonight is brought to you by McDonald's. They've got 9 locations to serve you in Bolivar, Strasburg, Dover, Uricksville, Newcomerstown, Caddis, Sugar Creek, and the 2 locations in New Philadelphia. And our stat guy has already given away our secret, but our player of the game, well, we mentioned his name, especially early on, some big defensive stops, some big defensive plays, Ben Mullet.
Yeah, he made some real nice plays early on in the game. Did a good job from his defensive back position, and I think he's deserving.
Well, we want to congratulate Ben of the Garaway Pirates for being our McDonald's player of the game. Time now to wrap this up as, again, Garaway Pirates bow out of playoff play here, 41-0 to Kirtland. And Want to thank everybody that's on cameras tonight. I know you want me to stop talking because you're freezing. I'm going to do that right now. And the engineer, Keith Jokey, very good job tonight in the truck. And my partner, Jay Honors, enjoyed working with you, buddy. Good job, and we'll do some more down the road. But want to thank you for tuning in to DMG TV2.